everyone, welcome back to Lucky by Nature. Angelic Vixen here. So in this video we are going to live test what is better between raw metal and stone when you feed the gachas on their production. Now in this video I have 4 gachas here. They are mate boosted and they're separated, so they are producing the way they're supposed to. In the back I have my 2 that are in the level 100 range on crafting skill, and they are both in their inventory. They both have stone. So I'm just giving you an example here as to what we're dealing with. So these ones have stone, and again, these ones are in level 100 because there is speculation. I'm just moving this owl pellets over to the other gacha. There is speculation that any gacha over 200 plus on crafting skill will produce better things. And then, of course, there's debate on raw metal versus stone. Now, I'm not going to have an opinion about it. I want you guys to watch the footage and actually, see it for yourself as to what is working better. My other 2 gachas in the front, they are 200 plus level crafting skill. And as you can see here, they're, doing their little thing here. So let me just get some more stone because they eat stone so much faster than they do raw metal. And I am going to be doing further testing because I do know of some other stuff that works really well on production. But I want you guys to see it live. I feel like it's only fair and the right thing to do is to actually let you guys see it. So, this video is not that long. I tried to keep it as, straightforward as utterly possible. So that way it's worth watching. But I'm just making sure they have enough food so when we are doing this production testing, it's not going to be such an issue. I don't want them to just stop producing until the end. So they're actually doing pretty well with the stone. And then, again, these are the level 100 crafting skill range. Interesting. I got to move these stone. It's too far away from my gacha. Because, they're finicky and they like to be difficult. I don't know what's going on. I'm having technical difficulties. Oh my god. It never gets old with Ark, I tell you. Alright, now it should pick those up. Now we're going to look at the vaults so you guys can see all the vaults are empty. And these are my gachas, 200 plus crafting skill. Vault's empty. And I'm just going to prove it to you because I like to show. And this is the raw metal in the 200 plus. And then I'm going to switch it. So then these guys will have the stone and then the 100 range will have the metal. Because I feel like that's the only way to really kind of get a good idea as to what is working and what isn't working. Alright, so let me come on over here and start picking them up, and I'm going to put it in the specified vault. That way at the end, we will be able to see exactly what is happening. Now, if you're not interested in seeing this live and done right in front of you, you can always fast forward the video toward the end. That way you can see the actual results. That is the nice thing about YouTube, is it does offer you the ability to fast forward in increments of, I think, 10 seconds at a time, but you will get to see the ending. So if you aren't interested in seeing me do this part, be sure to hit that fast forward button. That way you can see the end result. A lot of people say, all these videos are too long, but it's like, yeah, but out of respect to you guys, I do need to show it to you live because then, you can just make anything up, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's really important. But again, there's fast forward to make it better. All right, so I'm just picking them up and putting it in their specified vault. So this side, of course, is the metal. The other side is the stone. I'm really enjoying this testing, and I actually have all the other videos recorded already. I'm just not going to put them all up at once because especially with this testing actually takes a while. So as you can see, everything is what I said, and we're going to put it in the metal vault. I feel like this is a great way to actually show what they're producing. Alright, that other one just dropped, but it's not, a big deal. I can always move it later. Just trying to keep everything super organized for this testing. So how are you guys liking Extinction? I know there's a lot of people really upset on official PvP, and I'm just making conversation with you guys while we're doing this because, it takes a few minutes. Official PvP is dying. It's pretty bad, and the Titans are one of the biggest problems. And kiting. I was talking to someone, and they were talking about the kiting even on PvE, and it's like, holy cow. It is so bad. I really hope Wildcard can do something to save the game because I don't want to see it die. And it's got me very worried. I'm very, very concerned because it's a bad situation. It really is. All right, so now that we have all of this done, I'm going to take the metal out. And of course, I'm going to clear everything right here in front of you. That way you can see that everything is still, live. And then we're going to wait for them to produce when I switch the resources. Have you found anything really interesting with the gachas? I have, and I will be sharing that with you in further videos, or future videos, as I should say, because there's a lot to them, and I think there's some stuff that a lot of people are not aware of, and even if you are, it's a select portion of the community that probably knows, and I want you guys to be successful, so it's really important to me that we share as much information as we can with you. All right, now I'm just going to clean up the area and get everything back where it goes. That way, when we get the results, they are 100% accurate. Yeah, I'm just worried, guys, like, honestly, that the game is gonna, you know, have some issues because of what's happening on official. It's very, very concerning. But I just love the fact that you guys have been coming into our servers, and we've actually had a really nice population on our servers. It just makes me really happy. Alrighty, I'm gonna need to give that one some owl pellets because it's definitely having a heyday. Alright, so now we're switching the 100 levels to using raw metal just to see if, you know, what the variance is with it. Because again, people are constantly saying that raw metal and stone are the best things to feed them. The problem that I see is raw metal is definitely much harder to get because you have to go into some really dangerous places to get it, you know, and I mean, there's metal, but you need the metal for other stuff too. So if you can use stone and get really good results, that would work, you know. Wrong one. All these bolts. All right, so everything is nice and cleaned up. And I'm going to be putting down the stone here for this one. And just going to clean up the ground here. So it did really well with the raw metal. That's actually pretty good. All right, and now let me give you your food. Gacha babies are so cute. What do you guys think? I have some breeding videos that I'm going to bring up later, and they are so ridiculously cute. I'm just going to do some owl pellets here just to make sure that, you know, they stay good. There is speculation as well that you don't need owl pellets, that they will produce otherwise, and that is going to be also some future testing. But because they are the standard in the beginning, you know, that everyone recommends, I'm doing the testing, you know, with each type. So, you know, they say owl pellets are a necessity. I am going to be doing it, and then I will be doing it without that in the future. Again, all of these videos are already recorded, but I just have to do each one. So I record this, and then I do the voiceover because I spend so much time, and I'm not really sure how long it's going to take. And I want it to be as organized as possible. Because you guys say I talk too much. Clearly, I need to be a streamer so I can actually, you know, hang out and talk to you guys because, yeah. I like to talk, but it's because I feel like you guys are, you know, friends and family, and I feel like it's just nice to have conversations with you guys, and I love to talk about what you think about the game and, you know, what's working for you and what's not. But, you know, that's just me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just come stand over here and wait for them to start producing, and then we'll come back and see how they did. So I'm going to cut here, and I'll be right back, which will actually be a while. All right, so as you saw, I did cut the video, and then I restarted it. That way this video is not, you know, an hour long, which is actually how long the footage is. Had to cut it down. All right, so I'm just going to verify with you. Again, if you don't want to see it, fast forward. I'm going to verify exactly what I showed you before so you know everything is the exact same, that nothing has changed. Because I feel like, you know, again, out of respect to you guys, you deserve to see it in action. So as you're watching this, I mean, what is your speculation? What do you think is going to be the best to feed them? You know, some people actually will know the answer to this. Some people will even disagree with these results because they've had different results on their server. Because one thing I know to be true about gachas is there's not 100% consistency with it. So, you know, I've seen other information out there saying, oh, it's definitely this or it's definitely that. And that's actually not entirely true. Some of the gachas actually don't produce as well as the others. At least that's what I'm noticing. If you guys have noticed something different, be sure to let us know in the comments because I feel like it helps the Ark community by doing that. So again, I'm just proving to you everything is, you know, the way we said it. Let me go put all this stuff in the vault. I love having these vaults here because it really does make it so much easier to see. So I'm seeing a pattern here where the higher level gachas with the stone produce actually some pretty good stuff. They produce well with the raw metal, but you can actually get some really good stuff. So again, I'm just, you know, coming over here so you can see it. Again, it's really important for me to share that with you. All right, so let me just pick all this up and put it in there. And again, as you guys know, I like to verify with what I'm doing, so I will show you one more time so that way you can see with no cuts exactly what we're dealing with. The lower level gachas with the raw metal seem to be doing quite well. So based on these results so far as to what I'm seeing, could it possibly be, and I'm posing this question to you guys, you know, could it possibly be that you use raw metal with the lower level crafting skill gachas and you can use stone for higher level? So that is something that I definitely am very curious about, is to see the results. And I think it's actually going to be quite interesting. So again, I'm just going to verify with you what we're dealing with. This is the 131 crafting skill. Let's look at the stone. So this is what we got out of stone. It's actually pretty good. Not bad. The lower level gacha on the crafting skill. And this is what we got with the metal. So stone seemed to work pretty well. And then this one is the 118. Again, just, you know, so you can see it for yourself. Now let's go over to the vaults and look to see. This is the stone. Not very good. Not really impressed with that all that much. It didn't produce that well. But look at that with the metal. We did get an ascendant. Interesting, interesting. I'm very curious about this. Let's see here. All right, so it ran out of food. Not bad. 228, which then this one's the 228. Let's go over here to the stone. Wow, look at that. That's pretty nice. That's not bad for the stone. You can definitely give them stone. And then with the metal, we did get an ascendant. Metal definitely looks like ascendant is going to be more likely. Let me just pick these up because I want it to be as accurate as possible. All right, so again, let me just verify this with you. 211. Okay, so anything slightly over 200, they say, is better. All right, so this is stone. Not bad, guys. This is pretty good. And then this one's metal. And we got an ascendant. So based on what I'm seeing here, it looks like your chances of getting ascendant are much, much higher with raw metal. Okay, so what do you guys think? I'm not going to tell you what you should be doing or what you shouldn't be doing. This testing is literally just to give you information so that way you can make up your own mind and base it, you know, solely on what you think is right and what's wrong. But I'm definitely seeing raw metal producing ascendant stuff in a more frequent basis on the higher level gachas especially. But you do get a lot of really good stuff with stone. So what do you guys think? I definitely want to hear from you guys. Let me know, you know, what you have found, even of your, you know, with your own testing or your own gachas. I have a lot more videos coming. So that's it for this video, guys. Love you and thank you so much for watching. And until next time, keep surviving.
My work saved the human race.